cousin to the valley fever, Mr. Lancer. Mild strain. Affects the bronchial. Isolate him. He'll be all right in no time.
I'm not so sure, Doc.
We've had 8 head down this past week. Same thing.
Looks like a low resistance. There's got to be a deficiency somewhere.
Hey, jump! Don't let him mix with the herd! What are you trying to do? Kill yourself?
Never mind me, Johnny. Get him out of here.
Any one of us could have picked up that steer. You're not a weakling. Act your age before you kill yourself.
Just give me a hand. I've had my back go off.
You'll never make it. Jelly, bring up the buckboard.
Mr. Lancer, any sensible man leave that kind of fool riding to the young bucks at the rodeo.
You're scalding me. Take that thing off.
Here.
Oh, Teresa, I don't need energy medicine. It's my back.
Now, will you stop acting like a baby?
Yeah.
It's about time you started acting your own age.
Age has nothing to do with it. This has been happening to me ever since I was a pup.
Well, you're not a pup anymore.
What you do as I say, lift my leg up and over and harder.
I ought to break your leg. It's the only way to slow you down.
I heard something.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
I think.
Try bending over.
Yeah. You know, that vet was right. Resistance of our stock is low because they're inbred. Need an infusion of new blood. My old friend Juan Continado has the finest stock of breeding bulls this side of Dallas. I'm taking tomorrow's stage for Sonora.
Well, sir, that's a pretty long trip this time of year. I mean, with the heat and all, I'd be glad to go with you.
You down easters wouldn't know a flank from a hindquarter. No, Scott, I'll pick my own bulls.
Murdoch, maybe I better go, huh?
What?
Well, those border towns are just one string of some poles after another from El Paso to San Diego.
I've been through most of those towns, Johnny.
Yeah, but how many years ago?
What's that got to do with it?
Well, the punk gunslingers down there. I mean, they'll kill you for your hat.
I need you boys here to look after the ranch while I'm gone. I'm going alone. Let's get back to work.
Murdoch? Well, we thought it was after 5. We thought to eat early and everybody get a good night's rest. Well, I've already put the stew on.
Now, listen to me, all of you. I'm not an invalid, and I'm not an old man, at least not yet, anyway. I have some things I have to wrap up before leaving. Teresa, let the stew stew. It'll taste better.
Buttered your traveling boots for you.
Oh, Jelly, you didn't have to do that.
Oh, no trouble. What with your sore back and all.
They look mail order new. Sit down, Jelly. Have yourself a cup of coffee.
Huh. Don't mind if I do. You know, when I finally got to where I would admit that I was somewhat seasoned, it got to be a real pleasure for me to sit back and watch the young whippersnappers pitch hay and run the errands.
Jelly, I'm the one that's going to Mexico.
You heard what Johnny said. All this shooting and killing. Why, even I've heard things are getting so bad down toward Yuma that they're thinking about martial law.
Do you think I'm worn out?
I didn't say that. No, it's your judgment makes this place run. You know that. That's what people count on, not how many hours a day you put in.
Well, I'm not ready to slow down yet. At 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, I'm going to be on that stage, and I thank you for polishing my boots.
No trouble at all. If you're gonna act like an old fool, you might as well go out in style.
Good night, Jelly.
Get down off there, Grandpa, and shag it. Come on.
I'm coming. There ain't no need to shoot again. Oh, there.
Oh, wee. Hey, look at them boots. Wow. Hey, they ain't cowhide. These things, they glitter like a mountain goat. My daddy had himself a pair. Different stitching, though. They was beautiful, too. And these are too big. You want them?
Yeah, I don't mind. Now, look, fella, you can have anything I got.
Nice coat.
Yeah. And there's a strong box up there in the boot, too. Look, I got me a wife and 6 children.
Oh, he got himself a wife and 6 children. How many children you got, Porter?
No way of being sure.
Which way ought I shoot him?
One dead's enough.
Yeah. It's a fine-looking piece. Get up, old man. You got more guts than judgment. We're gentle boys.
This man wouldn't be lying here dead now, except for he took a shot at us. You be good, like the stage driver.
I sort of like this coat. I think I'll take it. How about your watch? I like that, too. That was close. I'm telling you, there was a time there I wasn't figuring we was going to get out of this alive. Well, there's a little old place called Weaver about 30 miles easterly here. Why don't you and me go on over there and see if we can wrangle a couple of horses and pick our way on home, huh?
Mr. Hamlin, those men are murderers. Where's your emergency kit?
It's in the coats there under the seat, but Mr. Lancer, this here is plumb foolish. Them fellas is headed straight across country to a town called Blessing. And you can believe me, it ain't no blessing.
Well, at least they'll have a lawman.
Well, maybe yes and maybe no, but well, I tell you, I know that place. We'd have a lot more to deal with than we had to deal with right here. Besides, men our age ain't got no business tackling that kind of business.
Mr. Hamlin, you are perfectly free to head out for Weaver.
They might have a telegraph station in Weaver. And you could send one of them wires to them boys of yours, and they could make up a great big old posse and come fogging down here and bail us out. I'll bet you they would.
I've no doubts they would.
But the tracks are fresh.
Time is important. Besides, I don't much relish the idea of having myself stripped half naked and my money thrown away by a couple of punks.
Oh,
As I said before, you're perfectly free to take that other canteen and head on to Weaver.
Oh, this is crazy. Fellas stranded out here ought to stay in pairs.
You're welcome to join me. Sheriff?
No, Sheriff Platt.
Sheriff Platt, Murdoch Lancer. This is Sutherland stage driver Dan Hamlin. Our stage was held up, and the guard killed. We trailed the men to this town.
Right. When did this happen?
4 days ago, on the Sonora Trail.
Well, strangers, I keep my eyes open around this town every day and most of every night.
Nobody's rode in.
No, they had to. And they took the stage team with them.
I understand, Sheriff, but we ain't saying we actually seen them.
Mr.
ride
Hamlin
in.
identified that horseshoe. We found it about a mile outside town.
I remind you, I told you you're mistaken. You see, this is a quiet town. And the people here don't welcome tramps stumbling in, making tall accusations. Now, forget it, or be on your way.
That ain't no kind of sheriff. What kind of law they got here, anyways? I wish we'd gone to Weaver. They ain't even got a place to send a telegraph from here.
Well, you hustle down to the livery and size up the horseflesh. I don't see a bank. Maybe I can arrange a draft through that investment house.
Mr. Sloan? Maud? Who? Who?
Throw a shoe or something?
No. Yeah, no, not me, sir.
Can't you see the liveryman ain't here? Now, you round up that partner of yours and get out of town before I haul you in for prowling.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A ghastly experience, Mr. Lancer, is that it?
Yes.
Too much of it these days, Judge. Oh, your credit, of course, is good here. Your, needs for this money?
Well, I need a couple of good horses, rations, sidearms, a rifle, and a pair of boots.
Yes, I would imagine, sir. The gentleman's on his way to Sonora to buy stock. He's just temporarily fallen on evil days.
Well, I told you it was because the stage was robbed.
Of course, Mr. Lancer, completely understandable. Now, I can issue you a draft or cash in any amount you feel is necessary to complete your business.
Well, that would be very helpful, Mr. Blessing.
I assume you've heard of my father, William R. Blessing?
Oh, yes, a very famous sheriff.
He built this town, made it a haven of safety for the law-abiding, as well as for half the cheap grifters in the territory. But we do what we can to discourage them. Right, Judge?
Right as rain, Doug.
Well, I'm sure you're anxious to.
Oh, of course, of course. Would 4 or 5,000 do?
Oh, 4,000 would be fine, Mr. Blessing. But it has to be in cash. Castanado won't honor paper.
And indeed, why should he?
I'm sure all this is very hard to believe.
Oh, not at all, not at all. I just wonder if our meager resources are enough for a man of your stature. Now, if you'll just step over here, I'm sure you won't mind filling out a few forms, please. Cattleman. What do these tramps take people for nowadays?
Mr. Lancer.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Now, you come with me. I got something to show you.
Tell you, Mr. Lancer, the whole doggone stage team is here. These fellas ain't even bothering to hide their tracks. Look at them. Now, this is Maud. You come over here. Look at that right front foot. No shoe. Huh. See? How about that?
We'll ride over to San Diego County and get the U.S. Marshal.
Well, what do we do for horses?
Well, what are you men doing in my place? You got no right here.
Well, Mr. Hamlin and I find ourselves financially embarrassed at the moment now. We need a couple of horses. I was wondering if you'd hold this ring as security until I can get you the cash.
Well, I'm not in the loan business, but I'll give you $5.
Mister, that ring is worth several $100s.
And I said $5.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We made a deal, mister.
Devil, we did.
I thought I told you to get out of town.
This man's welching on a deal we made. Trying to peddle a ring he probably stole.
Come on.
Get away from her. Get it, Miss Dunbar.
Don't change a thing. What?
You might need it.
He saves your neck and you're still gonna put him in jail? That doesn't make much sense, Sheriff. Everybody gets down their luck once in a while. You like a job, mister?
Yes, ma'am, I would.
I'll take him into custody.
Well, now, Miss Dunbar, I don't think Mr. Blessing would like this.
He doesn't frighten me.
Well, you ready?
Yep.
Where you going? We're going after Murdoch.
Just a minute. I'll get a horse and go with you.
No, wait a minute. You stay here with Teresa. You try to leave, you're fired. You got that? Guess from the look on your face, I got that. I never get to go anywhere.
Miss Dunbar, your cuisine continues to be unsurpassed. Superb.
Thank you, Judge. I have your bills tallied up over here.
Well, yes. Well, I'll be taking care of them shortly. Hey, you there. Bottle of brandy.
Yes, brandy in the glass.
I'll pour.
What's the matter with you? Are you drunk or something? Well, don't just stand there. Here. Mop it up.
You have commendable self-restraint, Mr. Lancer. I just closed up, Mr. Sloan.
Yes, ma'am.
That'll be all. Go help yourself to some supper.
Well, frankly, I'm just a little too tired. I think I'll clean up and turn in.
About those bills, Miss Dunbar, I'll see you later.
You do that, Judge.
Slipping back into old habits?
Go home, please.
Sheriff had grounds for arresting that tramp.
He's not a tramp.
Put those dishes behind the bar. Let's get going to my place.
Not tonight. I got a lot to do.
Oh, Clara, I've been good to you.
And I've repaid in kind. If you're lonesome, Doug, go count your money. Mr. Merrill opened his store for me. And I can't turn customers away because of tacky-looking health. These shoes rub. He'd be glad to exchange them.
Oh, all right.
You want some coffee or a beer?
Coffee, please. You know, this morning I would have bet $10,000 that I would not be having supper tonight attended by a beautiful woman. This is not altogether unpleasant.
Ah,
Thank you.
reminds me. Your wages, $1.50. I like to keep up to date.
I thought it was supposed to be 3.
Less $1.50 for meals.
Oh. I see. Well, it'll be about springtime before I can afford to buy a horse.
Mm-hmm. Well, it could be so interesting around here, you wouldn't want to leave.
Does the sheriff answer to this man, Blessing?
A lot of people do.
Does that go for you as well?
His father was a famous lawman. He carved this town out of the Badlands. He had something Doug can't touch. Doug turned that mine into a hellhole. Convict labor, brutality, selling out. Everything his father believed in.
Miss Dunbar, you couldn't give away a sheriff's stock in that old mine. It's petered out. It's done. This whole town ought to pack up and go away. Why do you stay in a place like this anyway?
Oh, you get staked out, Mr. Lancer.
Well, you can always pull up stakes.
No. It's a little too late for that.
You're too young to make a statement like that.
In wear and tear, you could say I'm about 100.
Good stew.
Here. Try the shirt for size.
You avoided answering my question.
Doug picked me out of a hole, and he set me up here.
How much better is it?
Well, at least the people around here call me Miss Dunbar. You know, you look almost handsome.
That doesn't mean he has any hold on you.
I'm in debt to him. Not too many ways to pay him back. It's like dying. What difference does it make? The rest of the town's dying, too.
Clara, there are a lot of nice towns up the San Joaquin. Good, clean, booming towns where you could get a fresh start.
Takes money.
Well, there are men who lend money without strings.
Does that mean you?
Yes. If I ever get out of this hole.
A lot of tracks going off that way.
What's in that direction?
A town called Blessing. Probably one of the meanest towns I've ever been in. Let's go.
But that don't beat all.
Yeah.
The old guy Lancer. How'd he get here?
I don't know.
Hey, Duck. That old guy in the stagecoach is Murdoch Lancer. He's in town.
You mean his name is really Lancer, Murdoch Lancer?
Yeah, I heard all about him in Muracayo. He's a big cattleman. He's even a personal friend of the governor's.
You idiot, you should have shot him.
I figure the son would have gotten him.
Listen, if you want, I'll tote him out to the scrub and...
No. No, he's got to disappear duly and properly.
The mine again, huh?
Mine.
I finished the storeroom. I should have all the rest of the dishes done by noon.
Relax. At $1.50 a day, you're the best investment I've made in years.
Can I take that as a compliment?
It's yours. Doug wasn't very happy with my hiring you. He felt I should have used better judgment in hiring a clean-up boy.
Boy?
Well, that's just an expression.
That's funny. If only you knew how funny it really was.
The answer?
Oh. I thought they'd weathered everything by now, but I never figured on a couple of hours in boiling hot water. I think I'll understand Teresa better now when I get back home.
Teresa? Didn't tell me about her. She another one of your pretty little dreams?
Teresa's my ward. And Lancer's not a dream. It just seems that way now.
I'm sorry. I've become a professional at listening to worn-out drifters with million-dollar dreams. Enough cold cash for 2 drinks. I've heard the word so often, I just don't listen anymore. Now I really want to believe, and I can't.
Maybe it's time you started trying.
What do you want?
Oh, just a little service, ma'am, if your boy there ain't too tied up. Besides, Mr. Blessing will be coming along for lunch any time now, if you know what I mean.
It's all right. I wouldn't think of keeping Mr. Blessing waiting. Sheriff?
What are you staring at?
Oh, nothing. Nothing at all.
Luke, I want you to saddle up and get out to the mine. I want that hill wagon in front of the sheriff's office first thing in the morning.
What's he doing here?
Who's he?
That's my friend, the stage driver.
The stage driver.
Hey, you. Get up. Come on over here. Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
No, sir, you ain't.
I like this man.
Yeah, let's take him along with us.
Come on, we're gonna buy you a drink.
Oh, no, thanks. I
Let's not be unneighborly.
Blessing is on his way over here with the two men that robbed the stage.
Get out of here.
Are you serious? They're responsible people here. There's a judge.
You can't count on them. None of them. Now go.
Oh, no. I'm not going to let them get away with this.
Why don't you leave crusading to younger men?
Take care of my friends, bartender.
Whiskey.
Sheriff? Your Honor? Townspeople? Those three men came in with Mr. Blessing are the same three men that held up our stagecoach and killed a guard. Sheriff, as a citizen, I ask you to put them under arrest. Your Honor, I'll stay in town to testify at the trial.
I never saw this crazy liar in my life. Somebody toss him a gun.
No, there's no need for shooting. We'll go about this properly. Now, you men, all of you, just stay right where you are. Judge?
I declare this a court of law in session. Stranger, you got any witnesses to support that strong accusation?
I have, Your Honor. Mr. Hamlin?
Well, I didn't get a very good look at them fellas. I couldn't say for sure that these is the fellas. I couldn't say that.
Tell them, Hamlin.
I find you guilty of slander. Hereby sentence you to 21 days penal labor in the Blessing mine. Sheriff?
You people, you're all a part of this, you know. You're protecting thieves and you know it. Maybe you find it easier living off stolen goods. You know, that was a real nice talk.
Bartender, give my friend here another drink.
Now, come on.
Well, there's one thing certain. We'll never come out of that mine alive.
Mr. Lancer.
I know, Mr. Hamlin. You got a wife and 6 kids.
Why are you taking such extreme measures with this man?
I can see he appeals to you.
Yes, he has a decency that's hard to find around here. I asked you a question.
He's the kind of man who could undermine our shorings. The timbers would come tumbling down. We'd be buried alive.
Well, maybe that's the way it should be. This town died the day your father died. You've kept it alive by pumping his image.
You really want to believe that? No, of course, means no more pretty dresses, no more jewelry, no more of being a lady.
Oh, well, I've never been a lady.
Well, I've tried to make you one.
You're planning another accident in the mind, aren't you?
Never say that again. Never.
It's true.
No, I said never say such a thing again. Never. Now, you go to my place. I'll be along shortly.
Why, Miss Dunbar, isn't it a little late for a lady?
Mr. Blessing wants to see the man who calls himself Lancer.
Huh? Well, how come?
Well, he thought it none of my business. I doubt if it's any of yours. He wants him over to the saloon right away.
Yes, ma'am. Come on, Blessing wants to see you. Come on. Where's Mr. Blessing?
Upstairs. He said you could go along. Doug, the sheriff brought Lancer.
You sure it's all right, Mr.
Yeah, don't worry. I can handle it. Come on. Come on, we have to hurry. $3,000 out of the safe at Blessing's home. The watch is in there, too. Now, when you get out of town, you can shoot off those handcuffs.
What about you?
Don't worry about me. All I'll get is a bloody nose, but I've been kicked around before. Now, there's a horse out in back. I get on it and move.
Clara Hamlin is back in jail. I can't just...
Murdoch, I like you. I could say more. Stop shouldering problems that are beyond you. I couldn't get another horse. Let him be his own keeper. You came to this town to prove something. I don't know what it was, but you didn't. But you've given me hope. And I'll be forever grateful if that's any consolation. Now, please, get on that horse and move!
Is that the wagon for us?
I was hoping you'd bring all your gun hands with you. Tie him to that post.
You haven't got a chance, you know.
Let me see that for myself.
What's the matter with you? You had your chance to get out in one piece. Why didn't you? What are you trying to prove?
Somebody else asked me that. Let's just say I can't stomach any more of this and live with myself.
What does that mean?
It means I'm taking you to the marshal in San Diego.
Oh, no. No. Those people out there, they're behind me. They're behind me just like they were behind my father.
Not anymore, Blessing. You sold them out, and in their hearts they know. You want a gun? Go ahead, I'll wait. Go on, now's your chance to prove something.
Look, I could pay you.
Get moving.
Look, I can't.
You made this town crawl, Blessing. Now it's your turn. Get out of here.
Hey, look at this.
Round up, Honchero.
You get these off of me, Sheriff.
You have a feeling we came all this way for nothing?
Well, no, this is kind of fun. Why don't we just stick around and watch?
Inside! Go on!
Oh, the commotion. Keep your eye on it.
It'll be a pleasure. Murdoch.
You gonna join your friends, Mr. Sloan? You too, Judge.
He's got the reins, huh?
I think we better get out of here before he spots us.
I guess a lot of people will be leaving now.
Well, it's time they did. Even cattle will move along when the grazer's gone.
Is Stockton a nice town?
Stockton? Oh, yeah, it's, try Sacramento.
What?
It's closer to Lancer.
I will.
Well, Clara, like I said, no strings attached. Take this to a good, honest dealer. He'll give you more than enough to get started.
It's been so long since I've been alone. I don't know if I can do it. I guess I'm afraid.
He once asked me what I was trying to prove here in Blessing. Well, I think I was trying to overcome some sort of a fear. Fear that maybe somehow something was slipping away from me. But anyway, it wasn't until I got into this town and was confronted by a real sickness that I realized that, well, there's nothing to be proved. That fear was simply that, just a state of mind, a hobgoblin. Nothing more. Is that hard to understand? Don't be afraid. And don't try to prove anything.
Hey, Murdoch, how'd it go?
Oh, it went great. Got a couple of good bulls. They'll be freighted up next week. Hope you weren't worried about me.
Worried? Why?
Well, I was delayed for a few days. Hello, darling. Hello, Jellies.
Is it? Was he delayed? I haven't given it much thought. But I guess you're right. You were due back Friday.
That's right.
You have any problems?
Oh, no, just the usual. How have things been around here?
Well, outside of playing checkers and losing to Scott, we've just been kind of laying around, you know, doing nothing. I mean, why not when the old man's gone?
Mm-hmm.
It's true. He hasn't moved off the porch since you left. Me, I did a little work for Teresa around the house.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, I tried to get him going, but they must have been born shiftless. Just lazed around days on end.
Johnny, funny thing, as I was riding up, I noticed that Palomino horse of yours out in the south pasture. You usually don't set him there unless he's been ridden pretty hard, do you?
Well, he just hasn't been feeling well. I put him out there for some of that good feed, you know.
Oh. And what about yours?
Mine. Was mine out there, too?
Yeah, whatever Johnny's had, yours must have caught it.
Oh, that's right. I put him out there to let him run around a little bit.
Well, since you've been sitting around doing nothing for so long, I don't suppose you'd have any objection to a little solid, hard work. So, starting right now, I want you to cut out some good breeding stock, about 100 head.
Right now?
Right now. And don't wait for me, because to tell you the truth, when a man gets to be my age, he owes it to himself just to sit around and do a little supervising. You know what I mean?